Mic check 1 2. There we go. Good evening. We got two viewers up in here. Let me know who you are, where you're watching from. Just getting started here. 21 minutes past the hour. Just getting started here. A little late, but better than never, I guess. Going over our marginal risk of severe weather overnight, tonight, and tomorrow morning, as well as our dangerous heat coming in this weekend. Try to move this radar. It's not the fastest thing. Cause trying to load a whole bunch of towns and stuff like that. See some larger severe weather over here in West Virginia. Well, not quite. Ohio and Kentucky. We've got one viewer on Facebook. No one's popped into the YouTube yet. We're about to get going here. Got one viewer on Facebook. If you can do me a favor, um, just type something in the chat so I know everything's working. We're running smoothly. And to know who you are. Maybe some more people will hop in here. Thought I might see more on Facebook. Nobody was subscribed to the YouTube, but 2 viewers? Who we got listening right now? 2 is better than 1. It might be me. I just looked at it from my personal account. It might be me. Yeah, it was me. I think that's me again, if not. We got any new viewers in here? We know where we're watching from tonight. All right. 30 minutes past the hour, how to do a forecast. Clear my throat. Ooh. It's triple R. Take a look at the 0Z. All right. Looking at future model data here on the HRRR. Looking at right now is 1Z on Thursday, so that would be 8 o'clock. This is about what we're seeing now. Nothing really. You see some clouds. You see some storms over North Mississippi. There is an isolated storm near Memphis right now that has a special weather statement, but those will be moving across North Mississippi through the night. As you can see, a pretty large line of storms forms here around 5 a.m., extending all the way from eastern Oklahoma all the way across central Arkansas and really gets strong once you get near Memphis. Memphis all the way up to Nashville forms a bowing line of thunderstorms that will move through North Mississippi and North Alabama, all the way from Huntsville to DeSoto. This is around 7 a.m. A very large line. Now, it doesn't appear to reach our area till later. This is at 14Z or no, yeah, 9. It was at 9 a.m. to figure the Z time. 9 a.m. It gets near Starkville area, a little further south. This is 10, 11. That lunchtime noon period, we're going to see a lot of scattered thunderstorms over the area. Looks like some very, very heavy rain and maybe some isolated strong wind gust. Pull this through. We're seeing those showers linger through and a secondary round of thunderstorms behind. It's most likely our rain won't be done until 6 to 7 p.m. Then we'll see more storms Friday morning, throughout the day Friday, and most likely some more Saturday as well. Don't believe I have. Yeah, I don't. All right, we're going to. Already, okay. There we go. Now we should be able to switch in between. There we go. The SPC outlook, we see a 1 out of 5 marginal risk over the area, and that is going to be for the 5% chance of damaging winds. No tornado or hail threat. Could see lots of rain as well. Let's see. We have instability we're going to be dealing with tomorrow. This is CAPE. This is surface-based CAPE. Convective available potential energy. And we see around those storms moving to the area. You can see the gradient there. Those yellows further north, they're starfully forward an hour, they go south. And they keep moving south. That's indicating of storms moving through and using up that energy. See here, over 32, over, 3,200 joules per kilogram. So some severe weather is definitely possible. Some strengthening storms are definitely possible tomorrow. But tornadic storms are not really going to be the problem. Supercells are not going to be the problem. It's going to be more outflow dominant storms. This is a significant. No, this is a supercell composite and very low. So tornado potential not high at all. Very, very low. Let's see maybe some small hail, probably larger in the further north. We go. Hail over half an inch here, but this is very, very small hail down here. In our area, you definitely see some lightning. Those reds you see there, the brighter the color, the more lightning it is. You can see our storms here. They'll lose some potency as they move further south. They'll still bring some thunder, some lightning, some heavy rain. Total accumulation is on Saturday. So a few days out, when it's all said and done, this is 3 inches over here in the red. This is in Scott and Leake County. Over an inch, some places an inch and a half as well. I knew this was a thing. Surface visibility. Not going to be fun to drive in this. You can't see very far without blinding rain. That's fun. What about snow accumulation? No snow. Man. I was hoping for it. What about total snow depth? Man. 3 viewers. What's going on? Let me know where you're watching from. Ask any questions. Just talked about the severe weather. May have to talk about it again if you didn't hear. But to hop into our heat forecast. All right, so here's our heat outlook officially from the National Weather Service in Jackson. Dangerous heat stress Friday into next week. Looking at that elevated risk at level 2 out of 4. The high temperatures will be in the mid 90s with the heat index values of 105 to 110 degrees. Heat exhaustion likely with prolonged outdoor activity. We can look at this specifically with their the NWS heat map. Now, this is experimental in its early days of life. We can pull this forward. We can go all the way to Wednesday to see what that heat outlook is going to look like. So look over the area. There's Jackson. There's Meridian. Look at areas in between. Thursday and tomorrow we're into that again. That orange at 2 out of 4. Friday pull it forward, something the same. Saturday we see some of those reds popping up. Major. This level of heat affects anyone without effective cooling and/or adequate hydration. Impacts likely in some health systems and heat-sensitive industries and infrastructure. See some of those reds pop up over the area. So the deeper we get in the weekend, the hotter it will be. Or you can see some purples up here pop up just southeast of Greenwood along Highway 51. Again, more of those magenta, those extreme heats up there in the northwestern portions of our area. Again, those reds are kind of sticking around Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Again, those reds and oranges are nowhere. Um, the end of them is nowhere near in sight. So tomorrow will be our coolest day, if you could say that. So look at those temperatures here. See our peak tomorrow. This is at noon when those storms are kind of coming in. You can kind of see the boundary as well. If you can see my cursor, those yellows going against those very, very dark reds. This is the peak of our heat tomorrow. Temperature is in the mid to upper 80s. Pull this forward. That rain comes through to cool off a bit, but right behind it is more warm temperatures. We'll see our peak for Friday right here at noon. Noon appears to be the height of our temperatures over the next few days. Take a look at that Storm Prediction Center, but more zoomed up here from our National Weather Service in Jackson. They zoom it in for us. You can see that marginal risk, that green, does include the more central to northern portions of our area. Isolated severe storms are possible, but scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms, but isolated in severity. Damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour would be the main threats, but there could be some small hail, larger the further north you go. For the timing, mainly after 9 p.m. tonight. Now, that is now, into the mid-morning tomorrow, but for us, I wouldn't be too worried about what's happening right now, because we didn't even... Wrong button. My bad. Nothing. Just some clouds, and maybe a few areas of very light rain. But there's nothing in that radar. Pull it out just a bit. Take a look up here. Near Memphis, there is some isolated storms, okay? So these, coupled with the back end of these storms, they'll form a line something like this. And we'll see it move south through the night. We'll see just isolated for now. There's larger storms up here, which aren't in the radar. But isolated showers, and as these move, they will form a line. See, there's more. How difficult to see. We need to switch radars. Switch our radar over here to KSR X. This is just rain, light rain at that. But all these will eventually move east into all this humidity and heat and blow up into a big old line of thunderstorms. So I wouldn't be worried for storms tonight, but could see some storms tomorrow morning. That's all I really got to talk about. All right. Well, that has been it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Uh, I did not get the weekly weather desk devotional out today, so that will come tomorrow, as well as your daily weather briefing tomorrow morning. Why is that like that? Has it been like that the whole time? Anyways, I'll see you all next time. Bye, YouTube.